You are now a lifetime member of the United Carolina Directory. Guess what? This thing started in 1938. Been going on every 2 weeks like this, except for 2 years during World War II. There's no dues. Ain't no way you can get kicked out of it. It belongs to nobody. I'm just a speaker. It don't belong to nobody except you people sitting. In other words, one time, that's it. It's your club. How about North Carolina? They in here today. Look at the hands out of North Carolina. It belongs to them too. How about Georgia? I've been there in Georgia. Oh, hold up. Got one out of here. Hold up. Georgia's kind of, they go backwards on that line. They don't do like Carolina. All right, now listen. What I'm trying to tell you is, we have a good time with this. This will become a family after so many years. This will be your family.
Gerald, one other thing. We got some people here from New Hampshire.
New Hampshire? Where at?
Yeah,
New Hampshire? No.
they didn't fly here.
New Hampshire?
I walked.
All right. We'll get back with him. I got something for him. I got something for him. All right. For you new people who don't know, from 1938 to 1946, whoever made the first man had to take this ball and sign it and bring it back to the next meeting. So from 38 to 46. They lost so many balls between 38 and 46, they quit. Just use just one. And the safety aspect about this is you've got to get all your landings together. If somebody out here is going to be monitoring the landing, and if you make a bad landing, you get signed the ball. And if you come up, you're going to get a chance to sign it. There ain't no problem there. I promise you, a lot of us decide to go 5 times. It ain't no big thing. But the best part about it is if you fly every 2 weeks, you'll know the state of South Carolina. All you have to do is look at the highlights and tell where you're at. But anyway, today we don't have, we ain't got nobody for the, all the landings. Well, all the landings got that good today. Everything I saw, they had it all together.
I saw a load of 140 pounds 3 times like that. Looked good.
I don't play that. But now listen, we can find the candidates for the ball. And I'd like him to go back to New Hampshire and pay attention. He's side the ball. He's side the rock record. How about let's get the man in New Hampshire to go back. That's just come for business. They all made good landings. Go ahead, sign that thing. Put your John Henry on it. And but this is all done in fun. But the safety aspect, though, is getting it all together, navigation, the weather. He told me this morning I had 1 mile in 500 feet, and I said, forget you, I got in the car and took off. He said, it's going to get better. Yeah, like triple tree. It got better at 11 o'clock. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody was ready to go to triple tree. At 11 o'clock, it got better. That's another thing. Now listen, we got some problems with this. Now, is we got to get this thing about this gun running. Now, I know y'all done it, I've done it for years, all that, but they didn't have all these towers. And that gun running ain't no good. If the weather is bad, and the man in Texas says so, stay on the ground. We will do the Breakfast Club in 2 weeks somewhere. But I know everybody wanted to go to triple tree, and there's no way that it was safe for us to fly till 11 o'clock. At some parts, the state had openings. But where we were at, all the way across the big Florida, it was bad weather. And we don't want no accidents coming to the Breakfast Club with this gun running. You know about the one up there that was going to Norfolk with the brand new RV6. They had the show there at Norfolk. And that was in June. And They was gun running with a brand new one to show off. Clumped right into the tree. You know, that's the end of that show. If they'd have waited 2 weeks, they could have won over that problem and clear weather. And, but we got to be careful about that. And then yesterday, I had one at Twin Lakes. It was just an incident, but he was running a little bit slow. And when the wind come behind the trees and hit him, about a gust, it stopped him, clumped on the ground, and broke his wheel off. And but we got to be careful with these airplanes. And I think, you know, if you fly out every 2 weeks, you're going to be current. And then I think yesterday they had a band doing Conway. Don't know what that's all about. But we learned about the people from Greenville that, and the whole complete family in Alaska was 9 people, full baggage, and out of CG. The bullet of the airplane wouldn't fly. And but we got to be careful on all this stuff and to keep up with it. We don't need no accident to break the blood. So y'all get up there and if it's somewhere close, get in the car and drive. With these TV towers we got up now, I'd rather for y'all stay on. If we lose money, everybody with the Breakfast Club, it ain't nothing but a loss anyway. But when they don't, look at Clemson 3 years in a row. I'm going to complete wipeout. They got all the food ready. I think we're going to go back next year. But anyway, if it's bad weather, I realize I want to fly just as bad as you do. Mine is full of gas, ready to go. Plump, leave that dog on the ground. And but really, we got to take and pay a little more attention to this. This got to get that. I know we like to do it, but there's too many of them TV towers out there now, and too many telephone towers. Not like it was. What was it, about 35, 40 years ago? There wasn't nothing like that. And you could get above the trees, you was all right. But there's too much stuff like that this day and time, and y'all got to pay attention to that. Todd is here from, he's got something to tell y'all about the article commissions. Oh, if y'all want to get your book signed too, you got the stamp, they brought the stamp over here. If y'all on that program, hey guys, you can get your book signed, you got the stamp over here now. Todd, tell me about that. You got it right there, there you go. Y'all tell them about that thing. Passport, look.
Here's the stamp.
Yeah.
Anybody needs a stamp, see me in the orange hat, stamp your passport.
What this is from the SEAA. It's a great program. It encourages you to fly to every public use airport in the state. As you achieve different levels, like I think it's 20, 40, and then all of them, you get some prizes. One's a membership to the SEAA. The next one, I believe, is the handheld radio. You hit all of them, you get another jacket. What you do, you get one of these books, you go onto the website, and each page has the airport in there. Sometimes the FBO will have the stamp, other times there'll be a black box with the logo on it that you can go up there and get the stamp and put it in there. You also don't have to actually fly to that airport, so you have to be driving by one that just wants you to visit it and get your stamp. It's a great program to visit all the airports, and with enough breakfast clubs that we do, eventually you'll have this book filled up.
And I think y'all gonna get one of them GPSs. Eagle Aviation will probably put one of them GPSs in there with your autopilot. Go to all the airports right after the Put up. No kind of instant. Okay, got to make all good landings and all that kind of stuff. They make you. They got that money. Tell them I sent you over for GPS. All right, what else we got going on now? Yeah.
We have numbers of the UFO, which areas you got to be 80 years old and still flying. And we got 23 members in the state of South Carolina. We got 1,400 members over the whole country. So if anybody's over 80 and interested, you just jump right over here and we can sign you up.
Let me tell y'all, ladies and gentlemen, he's one of them Breakfast Club members way on back. Yeah, he's bad about that scumbag. He He knows South Carolina like the back of his hand. I know it pretty good, but not as good as him, but he's been doing it longer than me. But we've had a good time with breakfast club. We want to save it. You know that not as good run it off. We got to have something good visibility before we take off. Just leave them things on. Oh, we ain't run up 1,000 feet. We're going to get better than that. Yeah, we don't run into the tower. No, listen, we got one big tower down here that's above 1,000 feet. And then they got one over there on, what is it, 26? They got one of the big towers over there around Lawrence or something like that. Forget them planes, leave them on the ground. Good weather, we fly, good visibility. Now we got to have 3 miles better to book. Listen, if anybody wants a bargain on the airplane, I got a convention they're going to give away out there. No defects. $37,000. You're looking at $11,000 bill on it. And it's got all kinds of GPS and all that junk in there. No defects. And the jungle wants to sell it. $37,000. What price of a pickup truck? Back in they good deal. All right. What else we got going on? Well, they got that mess by that. We're going to go to Anderson. Now that's where, that's going to be over there by the lakes. And I think back in 1984, Mr. B.D. Johnson was there. We started this thing about this dollar deal. And this little young boy, about 6 years old, first one that bought a pocket full of money. That was way back, y'all, years ago. But anyway, for you new members now, we're not gambling. Not gambling. You got to have a ticket for $1. And if we took a quarter out of that pot and buy a ticket, well, that'd be a form of gambling. It's not. It's a gift from us to somebody. And you got to have one for $1. We figured the lottery fixture go down right now in just a second. All right, Holly Hill was screwed up. Couldn't make that. That's 2 in a row for Holly Hill. 333 was a complete wipeout. The whole state was ready to go. Greenville, this is the first break that we've had. This is the first summer that I know that we've had this much bad weather for the breakfast club. We've had 1 year in 34 years that I know of. We got all the breakfast clubs in 1 year. And this year here is one that's been working on us with this weather. But it don't make no difference. In 2 weeks, we're going to be at Anderson, if it's good weather. Don't y'all do no cheating, none of that stuff. And we're going to Anderson, then we get to go to Eagle, Monk's Corner, Lawrence. Then they're going to have that show over at Camden, October. But anyway, we booked up. We're going to be at my place on December 29th. That's at the ghetto, down there, right outside of Hicks where I live. And we're going to get the stolen stuff out of Columbia. All the burglars, where they break into the jewelry stores and get all that good stuff. We're going to get it this year. And we're going to give it away down there on the 29th. If they've done a good job stealing it and getting locked up, that's good. But some of them chains and gold chains, they make your head go over. Just to drag them around. But we're going to have a good time on the 29th, the Twin Lakes. That's right there at I-20. Can't miss it. And Bridgestone Firestone, the new plan is exactly 1 mile from my house. But you know what I got coming in down there? I got people and traffic like you can't believe. And all right, what else? We're going down there. Anything else we're missing? Y'all got to have a good flight. More people have a good flight. Go ahead.
Yeah, just a reminder, just a free flight of September 4th through the 8th. That's the Wednesday. see everybody there. Good time guaranteed.
I guarantee you. We all tried if the weather had been right. Oh, look here. We got some of them pins with the South Carolina Breakfast Club on them. Now listen, don't y'all suck. They solid gold. And $5. Don't y'all go trade them off. We're not gonna get no more of this stuff. Yeah, stuff made out of all that stolen gold that we got in front. Anyway, $5 is going to a little bill. Don't y'all suck. He's got it. All right. All right, we got all that down. We're going now. Anderson, what else? Is anybody else got anything going on?
I got 2 things.
What?
Just so you know, I work out in Columbia, and I've got 2 classic airplanes for sale. It's not going to typically handle, but for a friend of ours, it's a 1946 Champ with only 50 hours on the engine, complete rebuild recently. So if you're interested, let me know. And then the Seneca 2 that's out here, the little white one, that's another one that we got for sale. So if you're interested in anything like that, let me know. Thank you.
All right. How about some new ones? You got some new ones over there?
No.
I don't have no new ones.
No brand new.
No more brand new. I think that's what, 550, 600,000.
You know, a new Skyhawk next year is going to be loaded out almost 380,000.
And they were brand new in 1969 for 11,000. Full board flying club. That's where I used to work in the afternoon when I got out of the junkyard. Every day.
Or by citation, one for 400,000.
Well, I think they're going to be lined up with that bankruptcy deal with Beechcraft. You know you can't get no Beechcraft parts no more on account of that bankruptcy. This is the biggest, best you ever seen. And the next big one, what y'all got to worry about, is the ones that's got them CDs in the bank. You know, you need to look at it when you get home. It says, you are your heirs. Guess what? When Walmart files bankruptcy, guess what? The economy is going to do this at one time because the banks are furnishing the money for the new stores for Walmart, which they're building on every corner, and the only way they can get operating capital to keep what they got going is to build new stores. And you know that's going to catch up. And the stealing that goes on at Walmart is unreal. They have, listen, I thought I had a problem. Listen, they got 15 people in that Walmart store permanent. Okay? 14 of them are the whites, the employees. Catch them from stealing. And the customer. Got one manager. The rest of the people are part-time. And if anybody that has any kind of business, you know what stealing is all about. It's 100% loss. And right now I've got, at Twin Lakes, I've got a new Walmart going up 3 miles from another one. Got another brand new one going up. Then I got a Sam's 5 miles down the road, out in the sticks. Big Sam's going up, and it's 6 miles from the other Sam. And then I got 11 miles on the other side of town. I got another new Walmart going up. And if you go to Columbia, now look, don't take my word. Look at Columbia, look at Green. When you see them new stores going up, that's a cash cow. That means the banks loan you money. So they take your money. And what's happening at the top, they do this. Indirectly, the whole show will do this. I don't know about our CDs. Y'all got to figure out what's going to happen to our CD when the man says, you can't get paid for 20 years. That's going to be bad news. Y'all have been caught up on what's happening in the ghetto.
Now we're excited, Gerald. We're really excited.
Listen, I am amongst it all day long. Every type of businessman comes through that place of mine. Dead. We lost Procter & Gamble. They've been there for 50 years now in Augusta. Finest plant you ever seen. Club. Close it up. I lost on the other side of the junkyard, I lost the Castlesburg food. They went up and did this number, filled up the pockets. clump down. The mill, the granite mill there, and when the train hit in Graniteville, they done this number. They are people at the top that brought all the new equipment in from Germany. Set it on the floor. Now y'all take this out of the box. Do not damage the box. Set it over here. They had put all that new equipment in, millions of dollars. All the boxes sitting right here. Don't hook it up. We ain't put electricity. Sits there for 30 days. The insurance man give him a check. He said, "Much obliged." Load the boxes back up. All this stuff, and put it back on the boat. That's what happened in Granite. So, you can see, what you see on television ain't right. Go ahead.
Gerald, I just moved from your briefing on the economy back to safety. I wanted to point out the South Carolina Aviation Safety Council representatives are again here. Raise your hand from South Carolina Safety Council. Tom over there, me, Michelle Rash. The council is promoting safety in all areas of South Carolina. We have a FOD program. We have education and training fly-in once a year, and we're partnering with AOPA this year to bring safety-oriented briefings and programs to South Carolina. So if you have any questions, visit with me, or is it Tom DeClapp? Claim.
Or either get $35. 35 is sent to Columbia. I'm a member. I've been a member so long it ain't funny.
There you go.
Listen, the newsletter that they print is worth the money, because they tell you everything that's going on in South Carolina. Then you get to vote on something that you don't. But you get to know, update on everything in Carolina. Well, it was $35 a year. And then they had that party once a year. And it's nice. Especially Black Washington. All right, what else? Y'all done got to go ahead.
They're having a pre-screening for the new movie coming out, Planes, only for aviators. They have 600 seats, and it's this Thursday. You have to pre-register, and I just got the information last night, so I'm going to put it on my website, flyerwolf.com, tomorrow. They do want you to RSVP if you want to come. Greenville's the only city. The guy was working with Disney on the film. He's a student pilot, so he got a pre-screening.
And guess what? She just got back from Oshkosh, and you talk about a white knuckle experience. Y'all get this. The student pilots are in the front flying in the Oshkosh, and she's in the back. But Lord, look out. Look out. Come on. You got to be tough. You got to tough to go in Oshkosh.
Hey, is she a member of this safety organization?
Yeah, she's my mother.
Doesn't say much for her.
No, she can handle the pressure. The pressure don't bother her. But she flies with everybody. You know, she can handle that pressure. All right, what else?
How about you getting on a happy note, just depressing thing? Just don't have some of these people flying into the ground.
No. Don't worry about them CDs. I don't know what you're going to do with them. Do like me. No, but really, watch what's going on every corner with the Walmart. And when they slap the car, you better go. It'll be like Detroit. Listen.
Your president's doing that.
Y'all get the money and run. All right, I'll see y'all. Say eat rice and tomatoes like I do, and we'll go burn the gasoline for Anderson. Y'all have a safe trip back home. Yeah, I got, wait a minute. Look, got you. Hey, that Walmart's got me upset. Wait a minute.
People are talking politics.
I'm working hard to lose it. Wait a minute.
Maybe Walmart.
Wait. Alright, listen, I have a good time. Alright, who came the furthest today? How about North Carolina? Y'all close? Give us a kiss. Huh? How many? How far? No, today. No, we got today. We got New Hampshire. How about who flew the furthest today? Today. What kind of distance? The man. Y'all tell me something. 100 miles. Who got 100 miles? Anybody 100?
One over there. In the green shirt.
Y'all over 100? All right, how many over 100? How many miles? What y'all coming up? How many? Tell us up. How many? Yeah. 130. You got a gentleman 130. Anybody further? It's a fit off. It's a fit off. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give him a hand. 130 miles. I'm having trouble with these people. I went over there yesterday. The leather shop is closed up. And inventory there. I can't find the woman. I'm trying to get some more belts. I'm trying to get something for the women to move. And I'm having a terrible time with it. I don't know what that problem is. All right, everybody got a ticket. Oh. All right, look, it's 1,300 here now. Them women, you know, them women, they're going to take this money home. I don't know why. I ain't got no idea. I think it's must be putting up with us. I tell you, Walmart's what it is. That's that cash down, building, fill up your pockets. When they get that, when you get that little letter in the mail, it's gonna be like Detroit. That man up there with $1.4 million in fuel for Detroit. You know, to keep the cars and buses and trucks and all that. I'm gonna pay you next month, right? Well, anyway, he finally got $1.4 million on the fuel bill. His secretary has to go to the mailbox. Comes back. He has a stroke. They call the file bankruptcy. You ain't gonna get nothing. Now you know that's bad. That's really bad. If any of y'all ever got those things in the mail, you know what I'm talking about. It's zero is what you can get. I'm gonna get this lady here to pull the ticket out. If you ain't, you know, you blame her, pull it out. How much do you think over here, man? It's all done in fun. And we appreciate you coming. Y'all leave them things at home. If the weather's bad, leave them there. We'll do it another day. It's been going on since 38. I don't know how many years that is, but a lot of them. 75. It's a long time. That looks like mine. All right. We got to have 4. The first number is 4. If you got that, you're in business. The next one is 6. Woo! Now you get better. And now the next one is 8. All the women got that? 4, 6, 8. Look. All right. This is not no Walmart trip. You go to a good store. No, I'm talking about a good store where you don't get no junk. You imagine how much stealing goes on over that 24 hours a day? How about your light bill? How about your light bill? Hey, they got problems. This is what's coming off the street. Off the street. Usually what comes off the street, there's a little something to it. I think my back get one of them letters on it. And you know, you can't get paid for 120 days. If you sell them a bunch of flowers, It'll be 120 days before you get your money. It's gonna be a mess. It'll be worse than Detroit. God, they got all that cash. All right. 4682. Oh, come on. Separate the bunch of them. All right, how about a 5? All right, the last two numbers will be 55. Who's got 55 on the ticket? There you go.